going to do particularly great into... Geef is not going to do well into Guile either. So we're really sitting here trying to suss out, like, of the people who are still in the bracket, how can this go not NuckleDu's way? We are instead jumping down to Naji versus Ramsey. I think I saw in the chat that Du was making coffee or something. I get that. I see that. Caffeinate, my guy. As another coffee addict, I agree with you. And Naji off to a strong start now. Ramsey already stuck in the back foot. Looking already kind of like what I expected.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a much more suited matchup for Juri for a lot of the same reasons that we thought Rashid would kind of work out. You know, pretty good low damage, really solid range, and the speed that she can really close the gap. Ramsey's probably going to struggle with closing up. And even if I think Ramsey gets in a good spot, I think Juri's suited well enough to just bust out.
Right, yeah. Nice first round there for Naji. And like I said, when we were just sort of reasoning out what these matches were going to look like, I think the way that Naji is really active on the ground, combined with the speed that Juri can play at and the strength of her buttons, are going to make Ramsey's style a little bit of a struggle. Now, the fact that Ramsey has ended up with a side switch and has Naji on the back foot, I was going to say should have been good, but Naji already... one, pushing us back to mid-screen, and two, even got a side switch off the back throw if they so desired.
Yeah, I mean, even with that advantage that you're pointing out, Ramsey immediately went on the defensive and backed up. So that's going to be game one on the board in dominant style coming out of Naji. But this is kind of the gameplay we've come to expect from Naji.
Yeah, this is business as usual. Naji's already has eyes on winners finals. If Ramsey has another character, E.Honda, okay. I can get behind that.
It makes sense. I think Honda was really large on people's radar on release. I can't say I've seen Ramsey play this character because I've only seen them play the Geef so far, but clearly Geef was not the character for this matchup.
So. Yeah, I think that came real. That was really firmly not the pick. We already see Rena FGC in the chat saying, as a Juri player, I can firmly say, screw Honda. We're going to have to see if Naji agrees. The fact is, Naji's back in the driver's seat here, because the character matchup is obviously only part of it. Don't get it twisted. The character matchup on paper only matters as much as the two players executing it. And right now, Naji is trying to demonstrate that they are firmly the better player. Just representing that standing medium kick. Oh, parry pump, but nothing really comes of it. If you had fallen with a button, that would have been great.
They burned themselves out with the parry, though, which is always unfortunate, but too meaty. No, Ramsey had it. They were just too quick on the draw. Throws out the DI, and it whiffs entirely. And so now we're going to be able to see Naji once again a round up.
Yep. You can see. Okay. Nice step kick out of Ramsey. Super quick drive reversal. I think Ramsey seems to be making a call to be like, well, I have to prioritize screen real estate. The problem is that Naji's movement is just too good. Okay. Getting the better of that. Praise the sun. Naji stops blocking. Yeah, Naji actually stopped blocking so he wouldn't get burnt out, I think.
But then immediately goes for a...
Oh, Ramsey! You disgusting man! Uses the OD run, turns it into a left-right mix-up, catches out Naji, not blocking the other side low, gets around on the board.
Naji trying to speed their way to the other side of the screen there with the drive rush, but it's too slow to even punish the hands. Back in the corner again. Going to be a tough spot here for Ramsey, but they're going to be hugely rewarded with this. Not only is it burnout for Naji, they get a full combo.
They do indeed. Are we going to cash this at a level 3? Yes. Yeah, definitely. You want to get back that extra drive gauge. You want to get this super healthy life lead. Naji is in a super dangerous spot. One more touch could do it, depending on what Ramsey gets. And Naji's in burnout, so even blocking right now is scary. Headbutt connects, and it is one game apiece here. Naji versus Ramsey, and Naji loads right into the next game.
Yeah, Naji, big proponent of the level 2 from Juri too, so it would have been really interesting to see them try and come back in that last round, but Don't have to. Just immediately hit rematch, and here we find ourselves here, 1 apiece. Much more even round start so far, but even still, Naji so willing to push tempo.
Yeah, and I like that you can see that Naji is really varying up. Like, they're walking back and checking different spots for trying to expose Ramsey for moving forward. Wanted for an air-to-air there. We're not going to get it. Early on the parry there, I think the intent was maybe to try to aim to perfect parry ahead. But other side this time. The last time it crossed up, that time was same side parry, but has plus frames after. Parry doesn't change the frame advantage, and Kara throw for the mix-up. Ramsey formally pulls the lead in the set.
Ramsey loving the throw people. And I like that. Throws out the projectile from Naji, and you just see Ramsey say, nah, I don't want to deal with it. Armor's on through with the headbutt as well. Oh, Naji's looking completely overwhelmed by this Honda pick so far. And so we are going to see, again, just drivers forward into hands. And now, oh, that was kind of tricky. And it's going to be another easy closeout here from Ramsey.
That's looking so confident. Ramsey, what a fast turnaround once the Honda comes to the table. That trade, Ramsey will take every day. Goes for the steps. Doesn't really get anything for it. Gets our plus frames. Oh, you thought you could take your turn? Command grab there is so bold. I feel like there's not a world where Naji is choosing to just block there.
Trying to get that perfect parry on the butt slam, but even practiced, it can still be a little tricky. And that time just goes for the normal jump in, gets the punish counter, and we're in danger here if we're Naji.
Absolutely. Plus frames off of this, right into regular throw. One more touch will do it. Smart back throw out of Naji. This is still winnable. Definitely winnable after that anti-air pinwheel now, but the hard commit to the overhead. Not going to work out. Ramsey on set point. Wow, that was almost really disgusting.
Could have been. Not yet, though. Naji, though, looking to get some good tempo, but immediately reversaled from... No.
Come on.
CFN!
Ah! Oh, my God.
Hate to see it, chat. Hopefully, Naji can... Never mind.
All right. You know, somebody will tell us somewhere.
Naji lost, Brad. Naji took the L.
Okay. I'm glad we're all caught up now. Well, Ramsey moves on. You remember how I was rationalizing out, like, who could take it over Do? I didn't consider that Ramsey had a Honda. That might change some things.
That does change things a little bit, if we're being fully honest with you. Into the
all right, hold on. Ramsey's actually in the chat asking. No, Ramsey says Naji left. So
wait,
it
Naji's
is unclear if.
Wait, hold on.
We're playing catch up now, y'all.
What was?
It was 2-1 Ramsey with 1 round up when whatever happened. Ramsey was
one round to who?
To Ramsey.
It's 2-1 Ramsey.
2-1 Ramsey, and Ramsey had a round in the game.
And Naji left.
DC
if
left,
he
whatever
says game kicked me. Whatever had happened.
No longer was in the lobby.
Yeah, that. You gotta hold that.
Wait, Naji got hit with
due to periods of inactivity while playing the game?
Huh?
So while Bunch B's a TO, I want to remind you guys that we have a match arena where you can support tonight's players.
Oh my God.
All you gotta do is type !Match Arena in the chat. You can even see there has been some direct contributions from the fans. Maldi with the $5 saying Casa is a movement. That's up to you, chat. We can only move as one, so it's gotta be everybody.
All right. Just waiting on Bunch to let us know what the ruling on the field is going to be. Yo, real quick while we're on some downtime, hey, shout outs to 40% Flash Kick. I love the hunger that we saw from you last week into this week, and I just saw the tweet of them talking about their record tonight and being excited about the sets that they had. That type of energy is why we've been loving the ladder format, giving people the chance to come through and just play a bunch of tournament games and, you know, just get tons of high-level practice. It's awesome to be able to provide players a place for that. And so if y'all are excited about it, please make sure you keep coming back. Tell your friends. We'll run it as long as y'all are coming up for it.
And even sometime past that, if we're being fully honest.
Yeah.
All right. Listen. So it's 2-1 Ramsey. We're gonna give one round back to Ramsey, but because if we give Ramsey the round for Naji DCing, he would basically win the set, and it was technically not Naji's fault. It was the servers being dumb. So Naji's gonna take this one round, and we're gonna kill the clock. So don't even switch over to game. We'll just let it die out. Keep talking about Maturino and shit like that.
So Maturino is a great resource for those of you who would love to support players. Most tournaments these days are running a Maturino, so you can always be sure to find it most of the time by ! Maturino in the chat. And I do see somebody mentioning that Ramsey had the life lead. That is just too mathematically difficult to really replicate. This fighting games are never going to receive a save state sequence like MOBAs. So
big shout outs to all the people that have given direct contributions to the Maturino. Shout outs to Freya Astra, Boxy Boss, Maldi, all the people that have been shouting out our Maturino, especially in Knuckle Do stream. Shout outs to Fruity Fetus. I finally got my lick, you know, in 12 years of being in the FGC. I finally got licked by Gay Fetus himself. And shout out
so much about that sentence has me asking questions that I'm not prepared to hear.
If you're asking questions, then you're not from these streets, and it's okay.
Yo, whatever happened to O Crippler?
I don't know.
They rebranded.
Yeah, no, I know. Wash your hands. But
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in 6 yet, so I was just
All right, here we go.
Well, have you
3,
watched any
2,
Canada brackets?
1. We have rollback netcode. Why do we have Canada brackets?
Well, maybe that's the tournament they enter. I don't know, man.
Oh
Anyway,
my
Ramsey
God.
resuming back up a set now. Over, it would be 2-1 Ramsey versus Naji. I will remind you the one time to update the overlay.
Well, I reset it because I thought we were done. Oh, it even says Knuckle too. Damn it. Sorry, Chad. I thought we were done with this.
CFN trying to keep you on your toes.
It is still winter semis, though. I have that right. But the OD wake-up reversal out of Naji, not willing to go out quietly just yet.
Okay, ready with the anti-air. Had the pseudo OS ready. Plus frames after. There's been a lot of spots like that. I like that Naji is like, even if I can't stop the plus frames, I can at least not get the drive gauge damage. Okay.
That was the only option. There was no other way to get out of that, and the OD butt slam almost...
Oh, Naji, you psychic son of a bitch!
That is certainly one way to say it. I'm just going to call him a psycho, but it works out for him. They win the round and survive a little bit longer, doing their happy dance along Honda's back, trying to just get anything going.
Yeah, all right. I mean, this is the adjustment that you needed. This is the turnaround. CFN just had to reset the connection to his router. Shimmy works out for him. Ramsey on the back foot. He's got the sun praised in the back, but he needs the breathing room to be able to do anything about it. Somebody's impeding on his skies. Get this man a skylight. Perfect parry. Naji should have the damage to close that one out. Just cash out the level 1. We are going to a game 5 off a perfect. Goddamn, Naji.
What a series of events we've gone through to get here. But either way, we're here in game 5. Only one game remaining to figure out who's going to be sitting pretty in winners finals. And so we do have a very early drive lead here to Ramsey, but at the cost of their own life bar.
All right. Oh, the disgusting stuff. Naji's now making Ramsey second guess everything. Yeah, who cares if I'm minus stupid? Nice check on the forward dash. Low check out of Ramsey for blowing up Naji, just respecting their turn a little bit too much. But Naji still having the life lead, but the drive gauge disadvantage. Smart use of the background house.
Setting up that fireball and just letting it coast along, keeping it strong. Set point to Naji.
Okay. Right into the regular throw, slowly pushing Naji back, checking the DR. I like that, even if it's just a trade. No! The early button out of the DR from Naji that time makes it so Ramsey isn't able to check the DR the way that he wanted to. What a shame. And just like that, we have gone coast to coast.
Oh, no.
Wall splat.
We're getting very close to the level 3 as well, so one more sequence could be all Ramsey gets. That punish counter is going to do it. We got another time
you're
rush
dead.
here. And you are beyond dead. Maximum damage means maximum round wins, which means maximum game wins. Naji going to winners finals.
Yeah, a real shame for Ramsey. Who knows how that game would have gone if it weren't for the connectivity nonsense. But hey, sometimes them's the breaks. You know,
we work on the internet, so we're at its mercy.
Hey, you know what? There was a non-zero chance that you and I weren't able to do this today because of the weird, crazy weather going on up in our area. Dumber things have happened with worse outcomes. But Ramsey still gets another chance. Down in losers, dropping to play against it. Looks as though Moons beat 40% flash kick, so that will be Ramsey's opponent.
I did see
and
that.
Naji moves on to winners finals to play the winner of our next match, Brian D versus Knuckledew.
Which should be our stream match, if I'm being honest. But I
mean, what else would it be?
It's the internet, Brad. I get curveballed all the
Oh,
time.
fair. That was less a TO question and more an ISP question.